streaming live. Full Velocity TV begins now.
They're back.
Let her dig.
Man, it has been a busy day in Full Velocity TV land, but golly, who said Wednesday night is all right for fighting? Yeah, buddy, let's go get it. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Full Velocity TV, live tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. It is Dirt Warrior Racing. It is Wednesday night. It's DWR. Wednesday night street fights tonight, presented by the guys over here at Evil One Graphics, live on Full Velocity TV. Good evening, everybody out there live. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV, out in a big way here tonight. Phil LaCasse here, along with my broadcast partner, Mr. Too Tall Todd, standing on the controls for us here this evening, and alongside, and golly, Todd, every week I circle this one. Wednesday night street fights. We come to Volusia this evening. God, I'm excited for this one. You locked and loaded, ready to go? Because I am ready to rock.
Definitely been waiting for this. Wednesday night street fights, one of my favorites during the week. I like the Chili Bowl coming up too, but Wednesday night street fights, fantastic show. Best three stack racing that we've seen so far ever on Full Velocity TV. And we've seen some pretty good street stock racing, but week in and week out, I should say. These guys put on one whale of a show here on Full Velocity TV, so I cannot wait to see who's going to win tonight. Volusia Speedway, coincidence that Volusia running here this week down there for the Dirt Car Series. You got the Mighty Modifieds and all those guys down in Florida here this week, Phil, so that's going to be rather interesting. Going to see if I can catch some glimpses of that race.
Absolutely right. That's going to be a great time tonight as it starts down there, Volusia Speedway Park on Dirt Vision. But we're here tonight live on Full Velocity TV. This one is going to be a hot one tonight here with Wednesday night street fights. And got to thank everybody out here tonight for supporting us. Battlefield Firearms. Got to thank CNC Race Designs, the guy at DirtSeries.com, iRacing, iFlag. And without further ado, we got to thank of course, Jim Revis and the guys from Evil One Graphics.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I know things no one knows.
Evil One Graphics specializes in iRacing wraps, promo ads, and banners for all your sim racing needs. From a new custom look on the track to a new look for your site, E1G is your place. Want to promote a special event or series for your league? E1G can make that custom promo ad you're looking for. With attention to high detail, great service, and reasonable prices, E1G is here to serve you. Evil One Graphics, they're not only good, they're evil.
All right, great work there by the guys over at Evil One Graphics. Don't forget, Evil One Graphics are not only good, they are evil. We're here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park, ready to go for another round of DWR Wednesday night street fights. But before we get green flag racing tonight, we got to throw this thing trackside, pay honor and tribute to the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, and the playing of our national anthem. Well, Todd threw a curveball at us tonight. Gave us a nice rendition of the national anthem. Well done there, sir. Back here live, full velocity TV here tonight, the Volusia Speedway Park, Season 4 going on here of DWR Wednesday night street fights. Of course, going to say last week's winner, Mr. E.J. Jones, going to start to the rear. Got a shout out to our buddy, the Evil One himself, Mr. Jim Revis, picking up a win here 2 weeks ago. I know that wasn't thrown here last week. His winner's picture was a week late getting to us, but want to acknowledge Jim out there for being our winner 2 weeks ago. So the 21 and the 84 will come from deep in the field here tonight. The field about to get themselves onto the racetrack for this week's edition of Wednesday Night Street Fights. So what do you say, Todd? Without further ado, let's get into tonight's starting lineup. And our starting lineup for tonight's edition of DWR Wednesday Night Street Fights from Volusia Speedway Park in Barberville, Florida. On the pole is going to be car number 420. That is Speedy E, Eric Elmore, and alongside of him, aboard car number 11, that is Trey Jones. Row number 2, the inside, the 55, that is Mark Worth. The number 61 car alongside, that is Josh Peacock. In row number 3 on the inside will be car number 111, that is Kyle Moyer, with the 07 alongside, that is Justin Pruitt. In our fourth row, we find car number 71, a feature winner earlier this year. That's the Iceman, Daniel Stifler in the 71, and alongside of him in car number 23, many-time winner over here at DWR, that is Lon Franks. In row number 5, we find car number 06. That is Matthew Everett. And alongside of him in fast flying car number 1, that is Alex Brewer. In the 6th row, we find a guy who has been on fire here recently, yet to go to victory lane, but knocking on the door aboard car number 20. That is Greg Turberville with the 097 alongside. That is Mitchell Enos. Next row back, we find car number 010, the 010. That is Casey Brunson with the number 44 of Old Head Start, Charlie Harrell, starting deep in the field. In our next to final row, we find car number 91. That is Tyson Pancowan alongside of Bubba aboard car number 21. That's the evil one himself, Jim Revis, aboard car number 21. And shotgun on the field, coming from deep in the field tonight, I believe. I think 17, maybe 19 starters out there. So I'm trying to count along real quick. I believe I count 17 there. Going to be car number 84, many-time winner, last week's winner, car number 84. E.J. Jones going to start from the rear of the field. Todd, the initial green flag for the race has been given. The advertised length for these guys tonight, 160 laps. It's going to read 65 on our screen because, as always, they take the initial green flag. They get into the order by way of their pill draw. Last week's winner will go to the rear field. So about 2 or 3 laps from now, we'll get set and locked and loaded, ready to go. This half mile of Volusia Speedway Park, it is about to come alive in a big way. God, I love Wednesday nights at DWR.
Yeah, definitely love it here, and watching these cars go through is watching these guys get into their lines and how they really get restacked and repacked for this feature. Like I said, initial green flag comes out. They go and get into the lineup off the pill draw, so that's going to be rather interesting here, except for the winner last week starting scratch, and that's E.J. Jones. So it's going to be rather interesting to see who is going to win here tonight. Can E.J. Jones come through the field there, Phil? You got to remember, he's been on a tear as of late in that number 84 machine. We'll see if the Cedar Cove sponsored machine can come to the front and come to the front in a hurry.
Absolutely right there, Todd. I just want to give a shout out here real quick before we go green flag racing. Got a text this afternoon from our buddy Richie Ryan. We usually see over here at DWR. Richie out there watching here tonight. So, Richie, here, good to hear from you, brother. Sounds like you're on the mend, doing well, and hope to see you back here out here racing once again at DWR here on a Sunday night or a Wednesday night. Great to see Richie Ryan out there. Shout out to our buddy, racing Jason Salter. I see him checking the Facebook chat. Also see AJ Cruz out there. We see Rob Haskett out there. Rob, thanks for tuning in. You do it here every night. So great to see all the familiar guys out there watching, and all you new names you may see out there. I see Jason Gunnels out there. Jason, welcome aboard here live tonight, Full Velocity TV. Like what we're doing, share our link out there, show everybody that it is going on here tonight in Volusia. Full Velocity TV, the absolute best pound for pound in the broadcasting business. The beasts of the Northeast live right here on Full Velocity TV, and Volusia is about to come to life in a big way. Speedy E, Eric Elmore, car number 11, Trey Jones. They hit the accelerator, Todd. We're green flag racing. Wednesday night street fights is in turn 1.
Yeah, green flag racing, and we're down into turn 1 already, down the back straightaway. It is Speedy Eric Elmore with the 420 machine up to the front. The number 11 of Trey Jones running in second. Here comes the number 55 of Mark Worth. Worth right now running in that third spot. Fighting it out there with the number 61 of Josh Peacock. Peacock to the top shelf of the speedway. Trying to get around Worth here early on in the going.
Absolutely right, but, unfortunately, Todd, we have our first yellow flag of the evening, which is something completely abnormal here to the guys at Dirt Warrior Racing. Yellow flag on the opening lap of our feature here. Going to read lap number 5 on our screen to everybody, so tough to tell right away what happened to put us under yellow, but I know this guy I got on my sidekick, Mr. Stanton. You're always quick with the controls here, brother. What do you see to put us under yellow flag for the first time this evening?
Probably one of your favorite things to see, Phil, and hopefully you can see the replay. Because the 91 of Tyson Pancow, he pancaked that wall. And that opening coming off the corner. So we're going to see it really close here. Got loose and tires. 84 of E.J. Jones and the 21 of Jim Revis also involved in that one. So tough break for those two guys. Man, it's just one of those things that Tyson Pancow, bad luck continues. Maybe he ought to change his number, Phil. I was thinking that number had nothing to do with it, but I mean, he hit that bottom in those Juke tires there at the opening of the wall on the inside of the track and just propelled himself back up in front of Jim Revis.
I see the replay, and I call it every time they come to Volusia, somebody's going to hit that wall, and unfortunately it was Bubba to hit it first here tonight. 91 car around the wall. We've been joking back there. Maybe he does need to change his number. Well, maybe he could turn the frown upside down. Let me throw that out there. Mr. Tyson Pankow, maybe go 91 to maybe number 19, maybe try a little something different. Maybe some, how about put a number 10 on there? Steal Salter's car. That thing's usually pretty quick. Or worst case, you throw that thing in the fence as well and make Jason pay to fix it. But we love it out here. Full Velocity TV having a great time. Too bad for Mr. Pankow out there with the number 91 car. Stuff of the inside wall. Looks like his night already going to be over. And I call it here every time, Todd. If I had $10 for every time I see a guy hit the inside wall opening here at Volusia, I'd be a very rich man. And how else are you going to be a rich man? How about some stars donations out there, Facebook Live? I haven't called for those in a while.
And definitely star donations have not happened very much as of late here over Full Velocity TV. But you like what you see here on Full Velocity TV, give us some star donations, send them out here. And even if you want your name shouted out here on Facebook, on Full Velocity TV, we can put it on Facebook anywhere you want. It's green flag back in the air. We'll be able to give you a mention out there. So that's the greatest way to get a mention. Stars, donations here. We're working our way to get Phil a microphone and working our way to do some other things, great things here with Full Velocity TV. Meanwhile, up front, it is the 420 of Eric Elmore with the lead. The number 11 of Trey Jones running in second. Josh Peacock up to the third spot. Here comes the 07 of Justin Pruitt. Pruitt up to fourth. The 111 of Kyle Moyer running in that fifth spot.
Yeah, Kyle doing a good job. But keep an eye on that 07 of Pruitt. He's really opened my eyes here recently as well. 07, he has really run well here recently at DWR. Justin Pruitt down to the inside of Joshua Peacock. Those guys go at it door to door for the third spot through 1 and 2. 61 carries momentum off. 07 going to be stuck down to the low side. Up front, it's still Speedy E. Mr. Elmore with the lead, but look at Trey Jones. He won here a part of Season 3. We haven't seen a lot of Trey Jones up front here over the course of Season 4, Todd. I think maybe Trey Jones, he's one of those guys on a short list that maybe will turn this thing around tonight. Could it be Trey Jones, or is he a victory lane about 50 laps from now?
It might be that Blue Dust sponsored machine, the number 11 of Trey Jones, right there with Speedy E. Eric Elmore in that 420 machine. Nice looking cars out here at DWR. Always fantastic looking street stocks. I always look forward to seeing those too, Phil, because, man, there's a lot of good painters out there. E1G has been doing a fantastic job looking at some of these cars through the field. It's probably more than half, if not three-quarters. You got Trash Panda Graphics out there, Jason Salter. He painted me up a nice, I'm going to say a nice whip. I haven't even got a chance to drive it out on the dirt tracks there, Phil. But Trash Panda Graphics, you got Eric Eichstead and Eichstead Designs, Motorsports, I should say. He does wraps too. A lot of guys inside the DWR community do a lot of nice wraps and a lot of nice things with these cars. And I may be forgetting somebody. I apologize if I am, but I know those three guys right offhand, really quick. Those guys are also admins at DWR, so it's fantastic to see all the wraps out there. Great to see the great racing going on here. We're on lap 15. The 420 of Eric Elmore still running up on the top spot. But the third spot there right now, Phil, between Josh Peacock and Justin Pruitt, starting to heat up as Pruitt's down to the bottom.
All right, Todd, take a breath. I know you can English, brother. We'll get through this one together. God, we're both excited here tonight. It's awesome to come out here on a Wednesday night, hang up with the guys at DWR. It's been a fantastic day, a fantastic week for us, and a lot of great things to come. Some good racing going on here tonight as we put 16 laps up on the board this time. It's been all Speedy E of 420 of Eric Elmore with the number 11 car of Trey Jones there for second. That race for third has been a good one. Peacock so far able to hold off Justin Pruitt. You got Kyle Moyer there running in fifth. And how about the Iceman, Daniel Stifler, 71 car on the move up to that sixth spot. The Iceman may be coming to stock here. 17 laps on the board here for Volusia.
And Daniel Stifler's had a good season so far in that number 71 machine. Yeah, there's not a lot of points, but I remember him being inside the top five just about each and every week here, Phil, with Full Velocity TV. And the number 71 doing a good job here again this evening, running in that sixth spot all over the rear bumper, the 111 of Kyle Moyer. But it looks like Pruitt trying to jump out of line once again, trying to get around Josh Peacock. Right now, these guys are pretty much settled in, getting these green flag laps in at Volusia Speedway. Cannot wait to see these guys start tossing it up here. Peacock now looking to the outside, maybe a little flash maneuver here with the number 11 machine in front of him, Trey Jones, but Justin Pruitt dives down to the bottom side in that 07 machine side by side there momentarily as they come down into turn number 1.
Yeah, trying to find something good going on here outside of top five. That race for third is certainly there. Peacock and Pruitt, Trey Jones also falling back to those guys as well, and kind of going back through the field. Not really finding too much exciting until I go back there and I find battles around for the ninth spot where I find guys like Mitchell Enos. You got E.J. Jones coming up through there. Greg Tuberville's back there. Jim Rebus, but caution flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow once again here on the speedway here Looks like, I'm not sure if this one came out for an incident or whatever happened there, but caution going to come on the speedway here. Second time this evening on lap number 21 at Volusia. This is things are getting pretty dicey in the middle of the field. Good racing going on up front, but I don't know, Todd, what's the story here for caution flag number 2? Not sure, was this one Mark Worth or Alex Brewer, or am I just completely lost it here? I'm not exactly sure.
Well, Alex Brewer and Mark Worth got together. Brewer ended up propelling him into the outside wall there. And Brewer did the best thing they could do. He just fell to the back. He knew he was involved in that one. And that's why we have upstanding drivers here at DWR. They do a fantastic job, and they police themselves there, Phil. And Brewer knew he did wrong. He went to the back, and Mark Worth, unfortunately, already in pit road. I don't know if that's going to end his night there, Phil. He's already 3 laps down. And tough break for Mark Worth in that 55 machine.
Absolutely right. Tough break for Mark. Tough to see him behind the wall. He's been running pretty good here recently as well. So caution here for the second time tonight. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Rob out there. 20 stars sent our way. Thank you, Rob. We appreciate that a lot. And how about these cameras here tonight, Todd? I know we've had our buddy Josh Smith behind the scenes doing some camera work for us. Kudos to Josh Smith, man. These cameras are great. Looks like they're treating you well down there in the booth.
Yeah, it's great to have great people alongside you. You know, you can't do it without great people. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of great people out there in the iRacing community and Dirt Series guys. Josh Smith actually runs the Dirt Series, does a fantastic job. And he's doing cameras now here for Full Velocity TV, helping us out. And we're going to keep improving on different views, as I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of things. Phil spent the week here when I was going to work, and he knows what I go through each and every night coming back here. And I do put a lot of time and energy into Full Velocity TV, but I also have to put a lot of time and energy into my full-on work schedule that I got going on at the convenience store side of things and the store manager part of the thing. So I'm trying to write a store into the right direction, and awful difficult sometimes. And I got to appreciate all the help between Phil, Josh Smith, Martin Karch does a fantastic job helping me out. Jake Keel, when he was around here, now he's on his own thing with the Full Velocity Radio, helping us out. And there's some other guys coming down the pike. You got to thank Jack Truan, Todd Truan out there too. He's helped me out a couple times too. So there's other things coming down the pike here for Full Velocity TV. I can't mention them yet. I want to keep you guys out on a string, but there's lots of great things coming in the near future.
Absolutely right there, Todd. A lot of great things to unveil. A lot of great announcements made here today and more to come. Well, we're back to Green Flag Racing here at Volusia. Speedy E, Eric Elmore going to lead the field as they work their way off of turn number 2. Put the 11 car of Trey Jones up to second. Now to third, we find Justin Pruitt. Stifler up to fourth. Peacock's number 61. He's lost a couple of positions, Todd. He is stuck down low. Stifler's worked his way by. Now up high, we find Kyle Moyer's number 111 car. Peacock and Moyer, they're going to go out for the fifth spot on back. Almost 3 wide back there now. God, who was that third car sticking it down low? Was that Matt Everson, the 06 car? That is good racing for 6th spot on back.
You're talking about good racing for 6th spot on back as Trey Jones and Daniel Stifler into a battle here, locked for that 2nd spot. Don't forget the 07 of Justin Pruitt. Pruitt working on the outside here with the number 11 machine. So 11 of Trey Jones now starting to fade here, going back to 3rd, but yellow flag going to fly here once again at Volusia as the number 11 of Trey Jones, I'm going to say, was right behind the 07 of Justin Pruitt. So Pruitt now up to 2nd. Just remember that.
Absolutely right. Pruitt up to 2nd. Mr. Salter out there in the chat said, look out for the 07 tonight. He was stout here Sunday night, and I think we'll see him here again doing a good job here tonight. We weren't here Sunday night. We had the Super Bowl party out there in upstate New York, and I made the trek home late Sunday night. So we didn't see what happened here Wednesday night, but it sounds like Mr. Pruitt had a really good run here at Volusia here. So yellow flag going to be a benefit for Mr. Mark Worth. He'll get a wave around, get one of his laps back. But, Todd, what did happen? We're on a yellow for the 3rd time, and I've yet to come through and see what happened. Was it our buddy, Mr. Tuberville? And, did this one get E.J. Jones as well? That's a story.
Well, E.J. Jones, I think he looks like a rookie. I mean, he just drove into the corner pretty hot, got into the back of Tuberville in the number 20 machine. Jim Revis also involved in that one. He was an innocent bystander, but E.J. Jones looking like a rookie here so far. I think he's got to gather it back up. Maybe he hasn't had enough alcohol yet, Phil, the last couple of nights or something. He just doesn't seem to be on top of his A game here tonight.
Well, if he needed the alcohol, he should have probably been with us Sunday night, because Todd was trying to send me home in a very mighty low manner, if I could say. But I'm sure we'll go down there and party with EJ, maybe not in Victory Lane here tonight, but EJ almost knows how to throw the party down there. So far through the first half of this race, Todd, the story has been Mr. Speedy E. Eric Elmore is number 420 up there. I wonder if he's pretty chill or he likes to party down there as well. You may have to find out here because that car looks really good tonight. It could be Mr. Elmore we find a victory lane. How about Justin Pruitt knocking on the door of his first victory here at DWR? He is getting really close. He's on the outside of the front row. The second row we find Trey Jones and Daniel Stifler, Kyle Moyer. And I believe is that Everett, Matthew Everett's in the 06 now up into the 6th spot. That's a nice looking car there. I love that teal looking number going on there in the 06. Josh Peacock, Lon Franks, Mitch Enos, Jim Revis, center top 10. We're back to Green Flag Racing, but lap number 32 up to the board.
Yeah, the 420 of Easy E leads him down into the corner. The 07 of Justin Pruitt right there knocking on the door here. So a different guy behind. As we have a big wreck behind him, I do believe there, Phil. And I believe, I'm not sure who it was, maybe Peacock, E.J. Jones, somewhere around that area. Yeah, it looks like E.J. Jones involved in this one.
Yeah, and I think Lon Frank's got a piece of it as well. Definitely 61 car got turned around. It happened right around the 111 of Moyer. And I believe it's 61 of Peacock back there. Yeah, Lon Frank's involved. I think E.J. Jones may have got another piece of this one. E.J. having an eventful night out there. Yellow flag for the 4th time. This is a very abnormal thing for the guys at DWR. Usually a lot of clean and green racing, but 4 yellows in the first 30 laps. Strange night.
And definitely a strange night. Just trying to get involved here and see where this all happened here. Just trying to get to the instant replay. It happened rather quickly after the restart of this race. And it was involved the 111 of Moyer there in the 61 of Peacock. Peacock got Moyer loose just a tad bit, and that's what happened there, Phil. He backed out of it. Nobody else was prepared behind him. Again, E.J. Jones involved. The 97 of Mitch Enos involved in that one. Oh, man, and just tough break for those guys all the way around.
It just happened so quick, and it's just a product of Josh trying to be respectful. These guys at DWR, they're just the top of guys giving give and take and respectful of guys around them. You see that Josh lifted, and it was really nothing anybody else could do. Lon gets in the back of him. Mitch Enos, who was having a really good run in the top 10, he gets a piece of the action as well. And, E.J. Jones again. I mean, that's, I think, the 3rd time he's been involved in something here tonight. So a strange night out here at the Volusia Speedway Park, but it's a really good night here for Full Velocity TV. Want to give a shout-out to I see Richard Brown out there from the UK. Welcome to the show tonight, Richard, here at Full Velocity TV. I see Ken Monroe out there. I see Barrett Bishop out there. We're missing our buddy Barrett out there. That 3 car usually comes out here and kicks some tail on a Wednesday night. So, Barrett, good to see you out there watching, buddy. All you guys, I think Eric Eichstadt probably out there if he's not watching live somewhere. I'm sure he will later. He's one of the good guys at DWR that'll be here night after night. We're having a good time here. We're past the halfway mark. 35 of 65 on the board. Green flag going to go in the air. Does anybody have anything for the Eric Elmore machine? Maybe Justin Pruitt. He's got his best shot of the night. Go down the back chute.
Yeah, already down the back chute. Here comes Matthew Everett in that 06 machine down to the bottom side. That's a good battle going on between himself and the number 71 of Daniel Stifler. Here comes Lon Franks into the fray, too. He's trying to peek inside the top 5. There in that number 23 machine. Great battling going on throughout the field. A lot of side-by-side racing going on. Stifler going to pull ahead just a little bit of those 6 of Matt Everett. Everett's going to settle into that 4th spot. Meanwhile, battle for 5th still heating up with the 23 of Lon Franks down to the bottom side. He's going to be able to get around Trey Jones. Jones backs out of it. The 111 of Moyer now down to the bottom side. Side-by-side battle. Battle of the 11s there, Phil. Don't know which one's going to win coming off the corner.
I'm not quite sure. That's a good battle there. Trey Jones up high. Kyle Moyer down low. That's racing for, what was that, the 6th spot on back. I see the evil one, Jim Revis, number 21. All the excitement. He was in there early. That red and black number 21 started to inch his way into this mix as well. Jim Revis may have something to say here this week. A winner 2 weeks ago of Wednesday Night Street Fights. He's now up to 7th. The field working its way down the back stretch. All kind of strung out here up front. Elmore running the high side of the racetrack. You have Justin Pruitt, the 07 there in 2nd, running in his tire tracks. That race for 3rd has settled down now. Stifler going to hold on over Everett. We got Lon Franks, number 23. He's up in the top 5. I'm sure Meadow is out there watching, really liking what is going on there. So great to see everybody out there watching. Great to see the action there. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Everett and the 71 of Stifler, getting Dan a little bit loose. He'll be able to hold on to that. Good heads-up driving by both those guys there. Great save by Stifler.
You don't want to make too many mistakes there with Lon Franks on the prowl in that number 23 machine. He was like, man, just messed up just a tad bit more. I'm going to get by you. Frank's right there to the rear bumper of Everett, so we'll see what he can do. Meanwhile, up front, it looks like the 07 machine of Justin Pruitt trying to challenge the 420 of Eazy-E, Eric Elmore, but that's kind of quieted down just a tad bit. I believe Justin Pruitt, as this track goes on, like Jason Salter said out there in the chat box, as the track goes on, it's going to slick it off, and that is where the 07 of Justin Pruitt shines. We'll see if he has anything for the Eazy-E machine, the 420 of Eric Elmore. As these laps click off, we're on 43 here of 65. Meanwhile, the 71 of Daniel Stifler running in that third spot. Matthew Everett is fourth. Fifth is the 23 of Lon Franks. Kyle Moyer running in 60, Evil One himself. Jim Revis running in 7th, Alex Brewer in the number 1. He is running 8th. 9th right now is Trey Jones. The 61 of Josh Peacock now peeking down to the bottom side here, trying to make some headway. He's got the 84 of E.J. Jones. He's come back up through the field there, Phil, and he is making a late race charge again.
Yeah, that's a good battle going on there. Just watching this chat box light up. Got to say hello to Chase Shipley. Glad you're enjoying this. We're having a hell of a time out here tonight. We got old Big Monkey out there. Mr. Battenfield watching. Good to see you there, Rocky. Josh Ely, thanks for the share, brother. And Meadow, good to see you out there checking in. We know you're out there watching. Good race starting to shape up here up front between Speedy E, Mr. Elmore, and here comes Justin Pruitt. You say this track's going to slick it up. I know Salter knows what he's talking about, Todd. He's a guy out there. He talks, you listen. Justin Pruitt is on the prowl here tonight, but racing for third is pretty good right now between the Stifler's number 71 car and Matt Everts in that 06. Those guys going at it pretty good. Matt up high. Looks like give the 06 a third spot down the back chute, and now here comes Lon Franks. He's going to slide to the outside of Dan Stifler. They race for fourth in turn 3.
It looks like everybody's slipping up to the top shelf of the speedway. Everett's going to be able to power by the 71 of Daniel Stifler to put himself into third right now. Currently running in the podium finish here for that number 06 machine. Daniel Stifler now knocked out of the top 3. Still running in the top 5, so great run going on still for the Iceman himself, Daniel Stifler. The number 23, Lon Franks, under heavy pressure there. Heavy fire from the 111 machine of Kyle Moyer for the top 5. And Jim Revis has reeled these guys in all the way from 7th, and he was going to be about 15 car lengths behind these guys, so he's already up to the tail end of these guys. But I tell you what, lots of racing going on up top and into the top spot here, Phil. The 07 of Justin Pruitt just trying to peek down to the bottom side. Eazy-E up on the outside of the speedway, just letting her ride up there, up next to the cushion there where the dark stuff is. That's where the cushion is here at Volusia right now. So Pruitt trying everything he has here to try to maybe get a run here, but this is his time starting to run out in that 07 machine as he's just able to try to get to the bottom but just cannot get that forward bite off.
No, he can't, but you want to find some good racing, Todd. That top 7 all single file, there is a good 2 and almost 3 wide race going on for 8th on back between Alex Brewer in the 1 car, E.J. Jones of the 84, Trey Jones is back there, Josh Peacock, 61 car from 8th on back. That has been some terrific racing I've been watching for about 2 or 3 laps. Brewer has the advantage right now on E.J. Jones. E.J. just got around Trey, and now here comes the 84 down to the low side of Alex Brewer. Those guys really going at it for the 8th spot on back. So the top 7 be really tame right now, but it's a hornet's nest back here between the 1 and the 84 right now.
And definitely a good hornet's nest back there with the 1 of Alex Brewer and the 84 of E.J. Jones. Jones down on the bottom. He's almost next to that wall, man. He's flirting with those openings in that number 84 machine. I don't know if he learned anything from the other car that just hit that wall of Tyson Pankow. I tell you, it's you don't want to be down so close where you're going to hit those Uke tires. They're going to damage your car and damage your night here. But E.J. Jones making it work down on the bottom side. Meanwhile, back up front, like you said, Phil, these guys pretty much stay in single file. The 07 machine of Justin Pruitt peeks down to the bottom side once again as we're on lap 53 of 65 here. So we got 12 laps remaining around Volusia. And I tell you what, Matt Everett's already caught these top 2 guys as they've been duking it out. Everett's starting to turn out to be a little bit faster than all the cars up there in front of him. Last time by 20.481 to Justin Pruitt's 20.602.
Yeah, the 06 looks to be faster. You have it right there in telemetry in front of you. Everett's definitely faster there. Can Eric Elmore hold off Justin Pruitt and maybe hard charging Matt Everett? We're going to have to find out as this time at the line, Todd, we're going to have 10 more trips around here, the half-mile Volusia Speedway Park, Barberville, Florida, this week's battleground for this edition of Wednesday Night Street Fights for Dirt Warrior Racing. These guys let her dig here tonight. Great racing going on. Eric Elmore from the pole has led all the laps here this evening, but he has his best challenge of the night. Here comes Justin Pruitt. He's going to look to the low side, making a dive for the race lead through 3 and 4. And now once again through 1 and 2, he's going to try the low side.
Yeah, Pruitt got a tad bit loose there, tail happy in that 07 machine, and Everett's now knocking on the door here. Do you want to go on the offensive as much as you can, or do you want to go on the defensive to hold on that second spot? I tell you what, Phil, it is no points, no holds barred racing. That's the way I would be thinking right now. I wouldn't try to take anybody out, but I'm going to go for that win. If I lose a spot, I lost a spot, but I got to make sure I can try to go for that win. And right now, Easy E holding on to that, but Pruitt just trying really hard to make that bottom side work, and each and every time he gains a tad bit. Last time by 20.573. And he was a tad bit faster there than your current leader, 20.5 or 4.52 to a 20.558. So Easy E starting to lose some time.
Well, he certainly is. He's losing it to the 07. He's losing it to the 06. He's got his hands full right now. And let's talk about the 07's run here tonight. Justin having is one of his best runs of the year, up there contending for a win as he gets a little bit loose. Somebody tell Pruitt, just hold on to it, dude. I mean, get a good solid top 3 finish. How many times recently has Pruitt been knocking on the door of a really good finish to have it go away in these last 10 laps? I don't care if he finishes 1, 2, 3, or somewhere in the top 5. I want to see Justin Pruitt keep this thing straight, Todd. He has had a good run here recently. Really wants to put together one of these really good TV runs. The 07 right now, him and Everett's having a hell of a run, racing for second as they both try to make a run on Easy E. Mr. Elmore, he's got the lead down the back chute. 5 laps remaining this time around at the line.
Yeah, this time around it's going to be 5 laps remaining here, and it is Justin Pruitt back down to the bottom side trying to make something work. We know he's a tad bit faster than the 420 of Eric Elmore, so we have that handful of laps going up in the air. You see the flagger pointing to 5 laps here, a handful of laps. So the 420 of Eric Elmore trying to hold on for that many more circuits around Volusia Speedway. Elmore drifting up the track just a little bit. That leaves the door open for Justin Pruitt. Pruitt almost slider there. Contact made with Easy E. He makes more contact. Is he going to save it? Wow, what a save by Eric Elmore. Elmore keeps it straight and going with the 420.
Wow, but I don't know, Todd. How do you like that move by the 07 to take the lead? Is that good racing, or is that one of them, as you guys have called it and taught me and Coin, a dirty slider? What do you feel about that pass? Pruitt now out to the lead, but if you're Elmore on the 420, you feel like he got roughed up a little bit.
Well, he might have got roughed up a tad bit, but that's really hard racing. I'm going to tell you. I'm a fan of that type of pass. Yeah, you leaned on him just a tad bit. Elmore might be a little bit upset there in the 420 machine, leading all those laps, but I believe he went to that class that I think Eric Eichstead was teaching there, the 101 class. Justin Pruitt, a big study in the Eric Eichstead 101 class. So we'll give a big shout out to him. I see him out there watching, but Eric Eichstead, I know I've seen him pull a move like that. Just a tad bit of a tap there as we got white flag in the air here for Justin Pruitt. He's going to try to make it down the victory lane, hold off Matthew Everett. I know he didn't want to do that though, Phil. It's one of those things.
No, and I see Elmore's car come to pit road with some damage. It looks like Eric Elmore's good run tonight is going to go up in smoke, but can it be Justin Pruitt as we got white flag on the speedway off of 3 and 4 for the first time? Justin Pruitt going to win DWR Wednesday night street fights in Carver 07. Put the 06 of Matt Everett's in for second. Kyle Moyer in the 111 going to finish up third. Jim Revis fourth. Lon Frank's going to bring it home fifth with E.J. Jones, Josh Peacock, Daniel Stifler, Alex Brewer, and Trey Jones, your top 10. Wow, great run by these guys tonight. Justin Pruitt finally gets that monkey off his back. Hopefully not a controversial way. I hope Eric can live with that finish. I know he's probably a little bit upset, but what a great job. Pruitt has been knocking on the door. He's the big winner tonight here at DWR.
And congratulations to Justin Pruitt finally taking down the victory here. Going to be on Full Velocity TV. Going to etch himself in Full Velocity TV history with a win here finally, Phil. So I know it's been pretty important for Justin Pruitt to win this as E.J. Jones giving him a nice love tap here on the front straightaway. Just letting him know that he's there and he's going to smash up his car a tad bit here. But we'll make sure as we get through here is that those guys look like they're dancing up there. A pirouette there, Phil. Maybe they can do the tango or something together and take long walks on that nice sandy beach.
Oh. Man, I'm not sure how to take that one, but all I do know is it was an awesome, awesome night of full velocity TV for us here at the Volusia Speedway Park. We're going to move to our post race show. We'll talk to our top three finishers here tonight at Volusia. Of course, Justin Pruitt, big win here tonight. We'll talk to Kyle Moyer. Hopefully, we'll talk to Matt Everts and car number 06. But it is going to be a party in victory lane there, Todd. So we'll jump over to our Discord over at DWR. We'll talk to our top three of the post race show. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely going to talk to the top three here. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause here. We'll get down to victory lane and to get to talk to the top three here, our podium finishers. Quick pause for the cause, and we'll be back here on Full Velocity TV with your victory lanes.
All right, we have found our way over to the DWR Discord where we hope to talk to our top three finishers. I think Mr. Everts may have escaped us, so we'll talk to our second place finisher. I know Kyle's still here out there in Discord, but I'm not sure if Kyle's got his ears on what's going on there. We'll try us a time or two. We'll see if we can't talk to our third place finisher tonight aboard car number 111, Mr. Kyle Moyer. Kyle, it's Phil from Full Velocity TV, bud. Do you have a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
Kyle, congratulations, brother. A third place finish. We don't do this nearly enough. First time we get you out here on a post race show on Full Velocity TV. You had a really good, strong run tonight in that triple one car, bud. Tell us all.
I started up front. It helped a lot, but I just held my. These guys are fast. Everybody's from first to last, so it's fun racing with everybody.
Oh, it certainly is. These guys are just awesome to race around. The respect, the give and take you guys give. Track vision was certainly key here tonight. You got that really good pill draw, put you up near the front of the field, and able to survive it up front. We had some early caution flags that kept just putting the restarts up there. You had a really good handling race car. How did it treat with the racetrack here over the course of 65?
Just keep it smooth, easy on the gas, and I mean it was a good track tonight. Fun race with everybody, and can't thank Jim and everybody that puts this on, DWR, and you guys for broadcasting it.
All right, well, there you have it there. I think he was quick to know the drill there, Kyle. From all of us here at Full Velocity TV, congratulations, brother. Good, solid third-place finish there. Surviving the carnage there, those last lap, hijinks going on up front. Triple one finish up third tonight. Great job, bud. Let's do this again real soon.
Thanks.
All right, there we have it. Kyle Moyer in the triple one. We'll let him get back there and debrief and celebrate with his team. We'll run down here. It looks like we are going to get to talk to our second place finisher tonight. Thought he may have eluded us, but looks like he came back into the Discord. So we'll talk to our second place finisher, car number 06, Matt Everts out there. Matt, terrific run by you tonight. For a while there, it looked like you had the fastest car on the racetrack. How tough was it to pass out there?
It was pretty tough to pass there. It was everybody running the same line. The only way to pass is really if somebody kind of messed up coming in or you got a better run coming out.
So certainly a newcomer here, new to the scene over here at Dirt Warrior Racing. These guys, top to bottom, pound for pound, probably the best street stock gang I've ever seen out here running week after week. What is it like to come out here and rub fenders with some of the best and come out here and get a good, solid top three finish on a night like tonight?
It feels pretty good to get a top three out of, or a second place out of tonight. My teammate Eric Elmore got a little trouble and lost first place, but I know these guys race pretty good. I got invited to this group last week, I believe it was, to come race with these guys by Jim and the admins and all that. So I was pretty proud of that for having the invite to come to race in this league for tonight.
Yeah, it's really awesome to come over here, Matt. Awesome to have you aboard here every Wednesday and Sunday night with Full Velocity TV, Dirt Warrior Racing. As we always do, believe it's the first time we get you up here on the airwaves. So, what I'm going to do next, I am going to hand you the microphone. If there's anybody out there watching Full Velocity TV, we are out there live on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch TV. So, anybody out there to say hello to or thank, friends, family, or sponsors, the floor is all yours there, buddy. Take it away.
I'd like to thank my teammates on Twisted Motorsports. Eric Elmore, mainly, he helped me out with this setup for the street stock tonight. Thank Jim and all the people that run DWR for hosting these Wednesday night and Sunday night races, and Full Velocity TV for broadcasting it.
All right. Well, we appreciate that shout out as well. There you have it, folks. The number 06, Matt Everett's a new name to DWR. I think a guy you're going to see a lot of here in the next couple of weeks and months. Great job by him. He finished up second here tonight, which means there can be only one. And this is going to be a lot of fun down here in Victory Lane. I'm going to send it down to my partner, Mr. Todd Stanton, with a new winner for the first time at DWR. He greets the 07 of Justin Pruitt in Victory Lane.
Down here in Victory Lane with the driver of the 07, Justin Pruitt, taking down the victory here tonight, and etching himself here in Full Velocity TV history. You can go back and watch it anytime he wants to. But Justin, I know you were discussing it here with me just a minute ago, and the other guys over here. But I know you didn't want to win this race this way. Sometimes you just gotta try it there, Justin. And fantastic race between yourself and Easy E here tonight, and bringing down the victory. I know you feel kind of weird about it, but great victory here tonight. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, it's really bittersweet. We had a great race all night long. We run up front together, side by side the entire time, and I felt like I was a little bit better coming out of 4, and Eric he could keep his momentum through 1 and 2 better, and I kept getting on the inside of him, just couldn't get the drive coming out, and I swear, man, I looked up in the mirror and seen his grill and made the move to come up, and I really 100% thought that I had him cleared. I feel bad about winning it that way. I didn't really want it that way, but, like you guys said, sometimes things just happen.
Yeah, definitely good, hard, short track racing on the dirt. That's one of the things that you always got to remember. As I've won races on the local dirt track that way, and didn't feel very good about it in Victory Lane. But Justin, it's one of those things. Like you said, good win here tonight. It doesn't take that away from you. You had a fast car. Each and every lap we were timing you. You were just as fast, if not faster, than Eric Elmore. As some of those laps you were quite a bit faster than Eric. But Eric did have that drive off. He had the preferred groove. You were working on that bottom side, but it was just looks like it was just a little slick. Was that the case?
I wish I'd have had a little bit more gear in the car. I think it'd help me come off the bottom. Once this place slicks off, you really have to be mindful of throttle control, and that's what we were managing, and I just didn't have quite the gear to pull them off the bottom.
Well, Justin, you did have a lot of people out there cheering, and I even see Robbie out there saying, "Way to go, Justin!" And a lot of the guys you raced with here at DWR cheering you on about winning here tonight, Justin. Great race, as I can say, and we're proud of you at Full Velocity. We'd like to see new winners here too. So, Justin, we're gonna give you the microphone. The floor is all yours. If you want to take 2 minutes to thank everybody, you want to take 5, go at it here.
Yeah, guys. First and foremost, it gets said every week, but I want to thank all the guys at DWR, not just Jim and Eric and Jason, but everybody that runs with us. I've been with these guys since the beginning. This is my first win here. We treat each other like family here, I like to think, and you will not find a better group of guys on iRacing. My teammate didn't make it tonight. I don't know where he was at. He's got a new baby at home, so I'll let him slide. But I'll give him a shout out, Michael Whitlock. And thanks to you guys for putting on the broadcast each and every week. I consider you guys the best in the business as well. I don't think that we could find a better group of people to do the broadcast.
Yeah, definitely have to echo the sentiments about the street stock stuff and what you guys do for us here at Full Velocity TV. Like I said, it's a team effort here. Team effort. The way you guys put on the show, the drivers put on the show, the admins. It's a team effort here, Justin, and that's the camaraderie that DWR has.
Absolutely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, picking up the win, we're gonna see if we can catch up with maybe EJ Jones and maybe get Justin a couple beers or something down here in the pits, but maybe even shots of liquor. We don't know what Justin prefers here, but we're gonna let him get to it here, and we're gonna go party, Phil, and I guess we're gonna leave it up to you. You better hurry up and get down here.
Oh, I'm on my way. Salter's already said if Pruitt wins, all the drinks are on him tonight. So
I am from the very close to the moonshine capital of the world, so we will bust them jars out tonight.
I like it. And Salter says
Very
he's
good,
buying.
very
That's
good.
even better.
Yeah,
Good job, Justin.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, Todd, you get in down there. You dive into the EJ's cooler. I'm going down to Pruitt's camp, and Salter said they got moonshine going on down there. Woo-hoo. I am on my way. But, yeah, great job by these guys at DWR. When Justin says these guys show like family, they are to us as well. You're not going to find a better group of guys out there in the entire iRacing world. Dirt Warrior Racing is where it's at here, live every Wednesday night, every Sunday night. We are so thrilled to have a part of these guys here live with Full Velocity TV. And great job by Justin Pruitt. Too bad for Eric Elmore. Wish that didn't happen there. Eric, a great guy as well. He'll be back to it here for sure, I'm certain. And we'll see Eric Elmore in Victory Lane here really soon. So I'm going to say great job. Thanks to all the guys at DWR. Not only is Justin said there to Jim, to Eric, to Jason, but all the guys over here that have just do such an awesome job, make this product such a blast to do every week. And for my partner here alongside our entire crew behind us, Martin Karch, Jake Keel, Jack Truin, Josh Smith doing our camera work for us. It's a community gang out here. Full Velocity TV isn't Todd and Phil. There's a lot goes on behind the scenes and a lot of people that make it look and make it sound as good as we do. And we appreciate all that, just like we do our fans out there. We say stars, donations, guys. All the help you give to us only makes this product go around. It's not just the two of us. It's so many of us. It is about all of you out there that make this go around for us, keep us as busy, and keep us this being such a fun gig to have. So for behalf of, I know Todd echoes it for myself and all of us here at Full Velocity TV, thank you to all you guys out there watching. We'll be back here live tomorrow night. We're back over to DirtSeries.com. You talk about another great clan of guys to go out and race with. The second annual Dirt Nationals going on over there tomorrow night, presented by Foxhound Graphics. That is going to be a great race down there. Open to everybody to come out and run. Tomorrow night, we have the Legends cars at the Chili Bowl. Part 2 of 5 of the Indoor Nationals here. Tomorrow night, open to all to come out and run. Register now. Go over to dirt-series.com, dirtseries.com. Look the guys up on Facebook at 4Dirt Series. Get a hold of Josh Smith. Those guys do a great job as well. So the second annual Dirt Nationals coming up tomorrow night with Legends Cars Racing right here live, Full Velocity TV, about, say 8:15 Eastern time. You can expect us on the airwaves, and we'll bring it to you here to start what is going to be a very, very busy couple of weeks for us. So for Todd, I am Phil. We'll see you back here live tomorrow night. Take care of y'all out there, and we'll see you.
Good night. And good night again. Thank you for watching Full Velocity TV.